Yeah, it's true. I did shit myself. Well, a shark, if you will. So, anyways, I was about 13 years old, maybe 12. I'm not quite sure. I was walking around this fair with a girl I had a crush on, trying to riz her up. But, my anxiety and me being poor was all fucking with me. I had the bubble guts like crazy. I'll tell you what, it was horrible. But before we get to, all the sticky poo poo, I just want to remind everyone if you're still here, like, comment, and subscribe. That'll be awesome. Yeah. All right. So let's just skip all the Ferris wheels and, all the funnel cakes and stuff talk. All right. Let's get down to the shit in the pants. Okay. So, anyways, my stomach started hurting and I didn't want to say nothing. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm 12, 13 years old, walking with my very first crush or my second crush. I'm not quite too sure. I'm 37 almost. My memory is a little fucked up. But, anyways, I do remember this vividly because it's never happened before and hopefully it never happens again. So we're walking, da 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 da. She goes to grab my hand and I'm holding in a fart for like probably like fucking 10, 15, 20 minutes by now. I thought I was gonna fucking explode. But I didn't want to be like, oh, see you later, go home so some other man can riz her up. That was my girl. But I'll tell you what, I lost her. Period point blank. So we're walking, do 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 do, and I got shorts on. And she went over to go play one of those little fishing games where you try to get like a fish, one of those little those scammers where you gotta like throw like a ball or something, but they never fucking fit. And I'm like, this is my chance. Straight fucking sharded diarrhea started going down my fucking leg. It was horrible. So I went up to her. I was like, "Hey, I gotta go take a whiz real quick. I'm gonna go run over to this pizza shop." I go in that pizza shop. I take my shorts off, my drawers off. I start wiping down as much as possible. I swear to God, I had like 40 pounds of fucking shit and paper towels in my hands. And I'm like, "What the fuck? I can't flush all this." So like, I threw it all in the garbage, but then I put some clean paper towels on top and pushed them down, so hopefully no one's seen them. But I'm just in a bathroom trying to wash up, and I'm 12, 13 years old, I'm still stinky, still smell like poo poo. So I ditched her. I just went straight home, just straight up ditched her, didn't tell her nothing. I'm very ashamed of myself. I went home, took a little shower, put another pair of, pants on, and I don't think I went back out to the fair at all that day. Nope, I laid in my bed in fucking disgust and shame. But when I saw her at school Monday, she asked me what happened. I made up a lie. Had to. I said, well, I saw my sister at the pizza shop and she told me mom was sick. So I just ran home to, make sure she's okay. And, I just ended up staying there taking care of her, because I am a great son. My mom was a fucking home. She had like three fucking jobs. I haven't seen her in like 3 fucking days. Anyways, days after the pants shitting and making up my grease fucking lie when I saw her at school, I still avoided her because deep down I knew that I shit my pants and I was ashamed. I was so ashamed. I'm sitting in class like this. I shit myself. This is fucking crazy. Is it gonna happen again? Is something wrong with me? What's gonna happen now? And then finally, I saw my mom on Thursday. A couple of days later, she had one of her days off on one of her jobs. I was like, "Hey, mom, how you doing?" Slam third. She had a couple of groceries, and she goes, "Oh no, nice. See, love you guys. I love you, son. Love your daughter, and love all my kids. I'll see you guys in a couple more days. Got to go back to work." And that's what happened. Anyway, so that's about the story of me shitting myself. I don't really know how to tell stories. I just know how to just get into it, really. So yeah, I shit myself on a little date one time when I was 12, 13 years old. And yeah, and there wasn't really much I could do about it. Went home, put my second pair of pants on and didn't really want to go back out because I knew she would be like, "Hey, why'd you put your other pair of pants on? You know, you only have two fucking pairs of pants and two shirts and one pair of shoes. It's pretty fucking obvious." I was saving those pants for Monday. You know what I mean? I tried to stretch out outfits, my outfit. But yeah. So if you shit yourself, just know you're not alone. I did it too. It happens to the best of us. It really does. Well, maybe not the best of us, but it happens to some of us. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and all that bullshit. And I'm about to, relax and hang out and,